Hey everybody, Travis Flaherty here, and today I want to talk to you about whether or not it's possible to completely transform your life, to be able to declare your financial freedom day, the day that you no longer have to trade time for dollars. You can do the things that you want to do rather than the things that you have to do in 30 minutes or less every single day. You know, over the years, one of the number one reasons that people choose not to get involved in opportunities that have been presented to them is because they don't have the time. Now, we all know that if something's a priority, you make the time, right? And we all get that. But here's the thing. I want to move past that for just a moment. I want to explore whether or not in 30 minutes a day, whether or not you can truly go build something significant. And the answer is absolutely yes. I'm going to give you 4 key steps, principles, that if you apply to your life, within a period of 1 to 2 years, you can totally transform your life. Number 1, it is absolutely essential that you choose a business that allows you to leverage a company that has already spent the time, the money, and the resources so that you can plug and play. You don't have to worry about going out and finding employees. You don't have to put together a business plan. You don't have to pay those employees and deal with all the stresses that come along with a traditional business. All of that's done for you. What you're looking for is an opportunity that literally you plug into the proven plan of success, you follow those simple steps, and that is it. You just execute. And there is absolutely no question that for someone that has 30 minutes per day, the network marketing industry provides the best vehicle for you to be able to transform your life. Why? Because all of the research is done, the products have been formulated, the marketing is done, the systems are in place, the websites are designed, the back office is already in place for you. All you have to do, plug in, follow the proven plan of success, and execute. That's it. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is to block out a specific time every single day that you are going to work. Now, I'm not just talking about work. I'm talking about focused intention on income-producing activities. This 30 minutes per day, it should be on your calendar. Every week, you should go in and block out that 30 minutes, and this is sacred time. You know, the family knows that during this time, no interruptions. They understand that, hey, you know, if you're hungry, you can wait 30 minutes. If the phone rings, you're not picking it up unless it is in relation to the business that you are building. The things that you should be doing during this 30 minutes, contacting and inviting, following up, 3-way calls, income-producing activities. You know, we've done a lot of coaching and mentoring over the years. And it's funny because I always hear the word part-time and I hear the word full-time. And the reality is that if you were to follow around most of these people that are part-time or full-time, they're really spare time. And the reason why is because they're spending their days on social media trying to figure out what they can post next. They're trying to find the right picture. You know, they're in people's news feeds, getting into the drama and the debating and all of that stuff that goes on. They're checking their back office 3 or 4 times a day, hoping that they're somehow or another miraculously their checks started to grow. They're doing everything except the things that are going to help their paycheck to grow. Here's a newsflash for you. There's only 2 things that matter here. First and foremost, getting people to tools or presentations that ultimately are going to help someone make a decision to become a customer, or getting people to third-party tools and presentations that are going to help somebody become a promoter. That's it. And if you're doing anything else, it is a distraction, period. The company's already designed your website. You don't need a fancy website. The company has already designed your back office. You don't need a team page. Guess what? You're the proven leaders that are generating 6- and 7-figure incomes. They've already done that for you. All you have to do is execute the proven plan of success that the leaders have put out there before you. And in 30 minutes a day, you would be shocked if you are deliberate with your intentions in what you can accomplish. Now, going along with that, it's crucial that when you go to bed at night, that you plan your next day, that you know what it is that you're doing. Your time is the most valuable commodity that you have. And if that's the case, if you know that you're never going to get that time back, then you would spend it wisely. Here's the reality. You wouldn't wake up in the morning and grab your car keys and just start driving without knowing where you're headed, but that's how most people live their lives. They live it in complete chaos. They wake up in the morning and they just take whatever comes at them, and there's no plan, and as a result, nothing ever gets accomplished. But when you have a plan, when you go to bed at night and you write down the most important things, the most important people that you need to talk to tomorrow, who are the people that you need to follow up with, and during that 30 minutes you execute that plan, you're going to start moving mountains. Why? Because now you're focused. Those intentions are starting to produce results. It's absolutely crucial that you plan your day the night before, and on Sundays, plan the entire week. The next thing, go out every day, do what you do, but make it a priority while you're on the go, when you're at baseball practice, when you're at soccer practice, to ask questions, listen, tell stories. It's amazing if you just ask people, how are things at work? How's the job? How's life? How's business? How are you feeling? What people will tell you. Here's the reality. People aren't that happy. Almost 80% of our population lives paycheck to paycheck. Almost 80% of our population hates what they do for a living. By asking questions, it's amazing what people will tell you. All you have to do is listen and tell stories. Tell your story about how excited that this new side business that you're involved with is providing solutions for you. Share your friends' stories in the business about how it's transforming their life. Share your product with them. Write their name down. Put them in your plan for the next day to follow up with. Do the business as you go. You don't go out to do the business. You just do the business every day when you're out and about. Ask questions. Listen. Tell stories. That's it. And the last thing, and this is the most important thing, you have to understand the power of leverage. You might only work 2 or 3 hours a week in your business, and that may be it. But the reality is just by doing those few simple things every day over a long enough period of time, you're going to start to attract customers. Some of those customers are going to become sharers, and they're going to start to do what comes natural. They have a product they enjoy, they share it with a few people. You're going to attract more customers. You're going to start to attract promoters. And your business is going to start to grow. And pretty soon, you're going to have a dozen or so people in your business that are all putting in 2 or 3 hours per week. Now you've got 30, 40 hours a week that's building your business. But it gets better because as they go out and start doing the same thing, pretty soon you've got 30, 40, 50 people that are putting in 2 or 3 hours a week. Now you've got 100 to 150 hours a week that's dedicated to building your future, giving you everything that you want in life. And then as it continues to grow and you get a few hundred, and then you get a few thousand. Think about that, 1,000 people putting in 2 or 3 hours a day. That's 2 to 3 hours, 2 to 3,000 hours per week that's focused on your dream. That's 2 to 3,000 hours per week that's focused around allowing you to be able to declare that financial freedom day. That is the power of leveraged income, and that's the power of network marketing. It's not about running and doing 80 hours per week. It's about a few people, you getting paid a little bit of money off of a lot of people, that are doing just a little bit every single week. And the power of leveraged and the law of momentum kicks in, and that is how 30 minutes per day can transform your life. So the next time that an opportunity comes your way, and you think, I just don't have time for this. The truth is you have the time. You just have to be focused. You just have to find the right opportunity. You just have to plan your days, and you have to give a little time, be a little bit patient for the law of momentum and for leverage to get on your side. You guys have an absolutely outstanding day, and we'll see you again soon.